I guess this I know exact I know X. I guess so. Anyways, I'm here to talk about something here I normally don't talk about, and I try not to talk about it, but I just want to talk about it because this is a very important day for all of us, and for every one of us and stuff. So yeah. Well, actually, it's my YouTube channel, anyways. But I guess I could talk about it, but I try not to, but I just don't know how people would feel about this. So, anyways, I just want to talk about Martin Luther King Jr. and how much of an impact he has to every single one of us. Brought to every single one of us. Martin Luther King was a very good man, a very great man. He really was, and he was a man who stood up for not just for the blacks or whites or Asians, Mexicans, or Muslims, or whatever. I mean, he stood up for every single one of us, and he really did. And he believed in race equality. That's what he believes. He believes that people that are white and black, they should exist no matter what. And that he believes that we are all equal. We are all made in one. We look the same. We talk the same. We do things that they do and stuff like that. Even regardless of me, I do have some friends that are black. I do have some friends. Yeah, I do have some friends that are black. And I do have some people that are Mexicans, and I do have some people that are Cuban and stuff like that. And yeah, and actually, I am working with somebody who's black, and I'm not gonna name her name, but she's much older than me. Well, not really that old. I'm not saying that, not really that old, but basically, she's one of my workers who helps me, takes care of me and stuff like that, and helps me with my bills and stuff like that and stuff. And so yeah, if you guys don't know, I do have a disability, and some of you guys may not believe that. That's fine with me, but I mean, it's just that the way Martin Luther King has an impact on me. It just makes me reflect that about our race, about our race. We as people, we as people, it's just that we need to show love and respect and dignity to the black community and stuff that we need to step up. We need to step up. We need to show dignity and respect, to them because they were. It just feels to me that the people in the black community is feel like they're being disrespected because by these cops and stuff like that. That's just over on my opinion. That's over on my opinion. I know some people may disagree on that. Some people may disagree on that. That's perfectly fine with me. Me coming as from a white person, telling you guys and stuff like that. But it's just that I wish Martin Luther King was still around. I mean, he would have done something about this, and he would have. And this is not the dream what Martin Luther King wanted for all of us. I mean, he wanted all of us to live hand in hand, holding hands together, and just being there, and I remember I do have a thumbnail. It's going to be on this video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's basically like Martin Luther King, like he's standing right in the middle, and there's like a whole bunch of people, were standing right next to him, or something like that, or something, and they were having their arms locked in like this and stuff like that, and they are marching down towards the street and something like that. I think in Washington D.C. or something like that. I think they did a march in Washington D.C. I'm not really so sure. I've heard Martin Luther King Jr. came from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm not really so sure. I'm not really so sure if that's really actually true or not. I don't know. He's been around for a long time. He's been around for a long time, but uh, I really didn't like the fact, because of one man, shot the guy, shot Martin Luther King Jr., and killed him and stuff like that because he was offended because what he was doing. He think that I believe he think that this man think that he was Martin Luther King Jr. was a threat to society. That's I don't know. That's what that guy thinks. I think his name is James something or something like that or something. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's what his name is and stuff. I think he died like a long time ago. I think he did. I'm not so sure. I'm not sure. I really don't know if he's still around or not. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't understand like why the guy shot Martin King Jr. in the first place. I just don't understand why he did that. It's just that there's just some people who just want to be hateful, and there's just some people who just want to show love and compassion for one another and stuff like that. And I mean Martin Luther King Jr. did not did not give us a passion of hate. He gave us a passion, and Martin Luther King Jr. He gave us something that we can live by example of God every single day. Like what did Jesus do every single day for all of us, and stuff like that. I mean, would you imagine if Jesus were still alive? And like I would imagine like how old Jesus would be in the day. I'm just saying and stuff like that. If Jesus were to return, let's say today, if he were to return like today, I mean, Jesus would probably would done something about all this mess that's pretty much going on and stuff, and especially what happened over the capital of DC happened on January 6th, which is kind of sad. It really is. It was just so sad. It really was that, and a lot of people just want to blame the president, or they just want to blame some other people and stuff like that. What happened, the riots up there, up there in the Capitol, and I don't think anybody should deserve to go through that, and that's just overall my opinion, and stuff. But even though I just want to say this, you guys, I don't talk about politics, here on my YouTube channel because I normally just stay out of it and stuff like that because that's what my YouTube is not based about. But this video is a special occasion because I'm honoring Martin Luther King Jr. That's what I'm honoring him. I mean, honoring him is, honoring him. It's just it gives me a great pleasure, to talk about him and stuff. I'm not saying anything bad or anything like that, but just talk about him. I mean, he was a great man, and I know there's some people really actually out there probably don't even like Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. I mean, I understand. I understand there's some people really actually don't like him. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. If some people don't like Martin Luther King Jr., that's fine. That's up to them. And that's not up to me. I mean, that's not up to me to decide for them. All I can pretty much can say, I mean, Martin Luther King has done. Hold on just a second, Hold on just a second, you guys. Okay, all right. So sorry about. I thought that was someone's parked out my parked out front. It was. So sorry about that, you guys. It was as I was saying before. I mean, because I mean, if it weren't for Martin Luther King to existed a long time ago, and especially what he did, back in the past, and gave out his speech, about God and Jesus and stuff like that, and the Bible and stuff like that, and many great speeches, and it really was something very very special. I mean, he was a true legend in history, and he really was. There's other great people out there in history, and that really did a lot of good for us for our past and stuff like that. And learning from the presidents and stuff like that, and other famous people and stuff like that. I don't think Martin Luther King would consider himself as famous. I don't think he would. I don't think he would. He was an activist. That's basically what he was. And I remember Martin Luther King Jr. He said a prayer for Billy Graham, not Franklin Graham, not Franklin Graham. I mean Graham, whatever term he was. I'm trying to pronounce the name, but anyways, um, I think Franklin, no, not Franklin Graham. I think Billy Graham and Martin Luther King Jr. were very good friends back then. I think Martin Luther King Jr. was younger than Billy Graham, or maybe Billy Graham was older than Martin Luther King Jr. I don't know. I don't know because I mean, like Martin Luther King Jr. and Billy Graham were great pastors, and from a long time ago and stuff like that, and stuff like that, and those two guys they really have stood up. They really have stood up for all of us, and they really had, representing the Lord and Jesus Christ and stuff like that, and and stuff like that. These people, these two guys, didn't earn the titles to become great pastors and stuff like that. They just earned something that they earned a lot of respect out of the Christian community and stuff like that, and stuff. So yeah, and that's pretty much what I do think, and that's pretty much what I really do think and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I understand there's a lot of people really actually do like Martin Luther King Jr. and Billy Graham. I really do mean that, and I know there's a lot of people who probably don't care about Billy Graham or Martin Luther King Jr. I mean, hey, to each their own. I mean, I'm not gonna get offended if, like, somebody does not like Martin Luther King Jr. or Billy Graham. That's fine. That's their decision. I mean, I'm not gonna get down them. And stuff like that. I'm not gonna say, okay, I'm not gonna just get mad and say like, oh, I'm mad at you because you're not respecting Martin Luther King Jr. and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna ignore him. That's all I'm just gonna do. If I mean, that just tells me that people don't have nothing good to say about them. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. And some people may not like my opinion. I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying. Martin Luther King was a very good man, a very good man, and for the stuff that he says, wasn't bad or anything like that. And people want to get offended by what he said or something like that or whatever. Let them get offended. It just proves to me that these people out there, they have no respect for black people. They have no respect for any of us. That's just my opinion. And so yeah. But yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna end this video off, and I hope you guys have a good day on your Martin Luther King Jr. Um, day and stuff like that. So yeah. And anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless, and remember, Jesus love you, and I love you guys. If you guys want to check out any of my links up below, you guys can follow me on my Twitter account. You guys can follow me on my Instagram. You can follow me. You guys can follow me or like my Facebook fan page. Please like my video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you guys want to become a new subscriber, make sure you hit that notification bell also too. And please leave your comments down below also as well too. I'll leave my comments up. But if it starts to get like really hostile or something like that, I will delete. I'm not going to delete any comments, but I'm just gonna just disable the comments. Just to avoid for any backlash or hate or whatever. That's like that. So yeah, I hope you guys don't hate me for you guys making this video, but it is what it is. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. God bless.